Hey guys, welcome back. Thank you guys so much for joining us today on our travel day.
So we're getting back on the road after a fueling up fiasco. We both pulled into pumps that didn't work, wouldn't take the car. It was a pain. And then I thought they had fueled up and they were waiting for my pump because they couldn't get into the other pumps working. And then I pulled out and took off down the road without them. Shame on me.
That's all right. It happens. So we've been to that pilot before, and I kind of forgot how tight it is for RVs. But we made it work. So there's a scenic overlook. We pulled over and waited for Rob and Mary Lou, and it all worked out because Rob wanted to take a look at his trailer brakes anyway. So it's all good. So heading back on 75 South, headed towards Alabama. We are headed to Heflin, Alabama today. So I do really like that KOA. I think it's a nice KOA. There's another one that's actually closer. It's in Georgia. It's a Lookout Mountain, so it's like closer to Ruby Falls and stuff like that. I don't know what that one's like, but I don't know. I told Mike, I said maybe next time we'll, if we're in the area, we'll either try out a different KOA or we'll try a state park. Tennessee, for the most part, has really, really nice state parks. Today's a fairly easy travel day, thank goodness. A little less than 3 hours, and we'll be there. We're also going to Central Time, so we're going to lose an hour. So we were really just kind of slow getting out this morning on purpose because of that. I liked the Collegedale area we were at yesterday at the Little Debbie's Park. It was a very, very nice little area.
Yeah, this whole area's got quite a bit to see.
Yeah, there's stuff that I wanted to get to that we just didn't do. So we'll have to put Chattanooga back on the list and come back.
Yeah, because supposedly the aquarium is killer there.
Yeah, and I wanted to go to the moon pie store, and we didn't make it. Not that I like moon pies, I really don't, but I like little kitchen.
All those little niches like that are pretty cool to go see.
Good morning. We are in Alabama. We're at the Tallapoosa RV and Outdoor Center. Small little private campground, really cute. It's like 17 sites. It's right on the Tallapoosa River. Our site is really cool. It faces like a cow field, and it's perfect for us because it's a nice big green area. We were here yesterday, and man, it is going to be a gorgeous day here today. Lily and I are out for a walk. It would be really great if you guys could subscribe to the channel. Hit the like button and click the notification bell so you always get notified when a new video comes out every week. We are here for about 4 nights, so we have 3 more nights left, and then we're going to another spot in Alabama, and we're heading south towards Florida for the winter. So we're going to see what we can get into. This is right next to Georgia. Like, Georgia's probably 20 minutes away. So one of the things that I learned from a fellow YouTuber, Big Truck Big Travels, is pay attention to the sales tax in each state. Alabama has a very, very high sales tax. Like, I don't know, I've seen anywhere from 9 to 11%. Georgia has a much lower sales tax. So if we need to do any grocery shopping, we're probably going to pop over to Georgia so we can save some money there. Always good to kind of pay attention. We didn't realize that the first year we were on the road, and we did some Christmas shopping in Alabama, and it was like, I know, some stuff was like 11% sales tax. It was insane. Here's Lily. This is the turnaround area, because if you are on the side opposite from us, you have to come down here, turn around, so you can back into your site. So I'll give you guys a quick little walk around the campground in just a little bit. All of these sites here, these are all, they look like maybe tent sites, water only. But there's a bunch of them here, and right down over that hill on the other side of that picnic table is the Tallapoosa River. And I'm gonna go check it out with you guys in just a little bit. These look like these might be cabins. They definitely have site numbers and little walkways that go down to them. So again, looks like water only. It looks like there might be some solar there. So everything has a fire pit. All of the sites have fire pits. Actually, they're very nice fire pits. They're really secluded. These are right on the river. So apparently this is a really good place to go kayaking or canoeing on the river. The river is it looks pretty low right now, but I think during the summer it's probably a pretty good place to come do those activities. Not sure how high up the river normally comes, but I'm thinking it is pretty low right now, because this looks like it might be a place to launch kayaks, and that would be a little shady to put them in. So maybe they had the dry summer that we had up north. So, but it's real pretty, real pretty. Half the sites back up to the river, and then the other half back up to like a field. We back up to the field, and Rob, Mary Lou back up to the river. Hey guys, I wanted to show you this awesome site we have here at Tallapoosa RV. This has been a really, really great stay. This is a very hidden gem that we found. So we are in site 10, and this site is not on the river. If you want to be on the river, you want to be on the other side of the street here. So let me show you around our campsite. So they provide a really nice fire pit, and we have our little chairs around the fire pit. And then this is our front yard, y'all. I mean, there's nobody in front of us. We have the cows that come to greet us every evening. It's been just wonderful. And then we have a picnic table, and that's Mike's little grill there. And then back there, you get to see squirrels and chipmunks. Last night we saw Paulie Opossum back there. He was hanging out while we were sitting by the campfire. So this is just a really, really, really nice campsite. If you're coming here and you don't really care if you're on the river or not, you definitely want to come be in site 10, because it is the primo site here. So you can see we have plenty of space for the rig and for the Jeep. Sites have full hookups, and water pressure is phenomenal. It's really good. They don't currently have internet, but we have Starlink, so it's been just great. Very fast speeds, no problems whatsoever. Cell service is pretty good here too. So definitely please come check out Tallapoosa RV. I'm gonna go ahead and walk you guys across the little road here to the river sites. These are, now I'm gonna tell you what, it's a little deceiving. You think this is a little bit shorter. This is actually a little bit bigger site, but we were gonna try to maybe get in this site back here, and then we saw, we're like, oh, we're not gonna fit. Well, I can tell you right now that there's a Phaeton that fits in there, and it's not a problem. It's a little deceiving, but the sites are definitely long enough for bigger rigs. You might just have to hang over the back a little bit, and it's not a problem. So let me show you guys what the river sites look like. This is site 9, and this is what a typical river site's gonna look like. You get a fire pit, which theirs is way down there, and there is a picnic table, just like we have. Where you see those chairs right there, those are our friends Rob and Mary Lou. That's their site, and it's just very peaceful over here. So you have to walk downhill a little bit if you're gonna be on the river side. But again, I mean, not a big deal. So let me show you guys what their view looks like sitting in their chairs. So that right there's the Tallapoosa River. And I don't know if it's low. I think that there's a lot of kayaking and stuff that goes on here. But this, y'all, is a really, really great view. So this is one of the empty riverfront sites. Guys, it's a little deceiving. You think it's really short, but it's really long enough for even a rig probably our size. This is our site here. This is the row that is not on the river, so you can see all that. But it backs up to a field, so you either have the field or you have the river. You got to take your pick. They have a basketball court that turns into a pickleball court, which is pretty cool. They also have a playground for the kiddos. There are 2 pull-through sites here, but everything else is back in. And if you're on the river side, you have to go down to the turnaround and come back in to get into your site. Behind me, they also have disc golf. Is it called Can Jam? Is it called disc golf? I don't know what it's called. I'm calling it disc golf. So they have a couple of holes of disc golf behind me. And then I'm gonna show you the neighbors that we love to have. These are our neighbors, and they are the best neighbors. They're so cute. There's even one walking around that has boots, white boots on its feet. Oh my God, it's so cute, you guys. Oh, and we're peeing. And we're peeing. And we're peeing. Thank you, Mama. There's a mama and the baby. Hi, baby. Hey guys, we are here at Tallapoosa RV and Outdoor Center. We are here with Robin and Lex. They are the owners, and you guys know how we feel when we find a really cool campground. We want to share it with you guys. So we want to ask them a couple questions about the campground, and we want to share it with you guys. So what made you guys decided to, hey, I want to own a campground? What crazy moment did you have for that?
It was definitely a crazy moment, but I would come down here after work and just walk all the way around the river and all the way into the pasture, and I just thought that it would be a really cool place for people to come and camp.
Yeah.
And so we've had paddling here for a long time, and so we thought we would add the RV part to it.
Okay. That's awesome. Tell us a little bit of history about this property. Like, do you guys own this property? It's been in your family. We have the cows who are our neighbors.
Yes, I'm actually 4th generation on this farm. Property actually goes back to, as far as I know, early, it was pre-Civil War, and there was a grist mill here, and there's a dam right here on site. And kind of the story went that after the Civil War ended, had been over about a week, the Yankees came through and burned the mill here, and they camped here on property. So, and that's a pretty cool fact. But my family bought the property in 1892 and developed into a grist mill, sawmill. In the teens, they generated power here as well, and then there was a general store. The cool fact is, the general store that was here, this store is actually built on the same original foundation as that store, so it burned a long time ago.
So was that the general store for the whole, this whole area, the Heflin area?
Right.
Wow, that's
Heflin was a long way at that time.
So that was not for Heflin. That was just for.
This was a community called Bell's Mills.
Okay.
And it was for this community. So.
Wow, that's a really cool history. So tell us a little bit about. I know you guys do a lot of. There's like paddle boarding and kayaking and stuff. Is that, I'm assuming it's mostly in the summertime that you have a big influx of people that want to come do that here?
Yes, usually we start at the end of April.
Okay.
Depending on the water levels.
Okay.
And then, and how, what the temperature is like.
Mm-hmm.
We go up to, we have another farm upstream. We take people up there, and it's about 7-mile float down to here.
Oh, cool.
So.
Is it just kayaking? Do you do tubing? Do you do anything like?
We just do kayaking. We do the single kayaks and the double kayaks.
Okay. So I see you have the van and everything. Do you transport the kayaks up there?
Yes.
Yes.
And then they paddle down here and then I guess exit somewhere down over here?
Right here.
Okay.
They just bring them right inside here, inside the gate.
Yeah, the public boat ramps right here. On
Oh, that's a public boat ramp. Okay.
And if you bring your own, we can handle that too. We'll be glad to transport.
Oh, that's fantastic. We did tubing up at Harper's Ferry like years and years and years ago, and that was fun. This year, we're definitely going to try kayaking. Never done it before.
Oh, neat.
We're definitely going to try it.
Currently, we have 17 sites with full hookups. Don't have Wi-Fi yet. That's coming by spring. We'll have that by then. 2 pull-throughs. Most of the sites are waterfront, riverfront sites. And beyond that, we also have 15 tent primitive sites with water, 2 glamping cabins, and then we also have a lodge off on another property that we rent as well. So it sleeps up to 12, so full service lodge.
So what's in the glamping cabins? I saw the picnic tables, but what else is in there?
Pretty basic, but we have a sink, we have water there, and propane cooktop.
Okay.
And you just have to use bathhouse.
Yep. Okay, gotcha. So I see you guys have laundry and bathhouses up here, correct? How long has it been a campground?
This is year 2.
Really? That's it?
Yeah.
Oh, y'all have your stuff
Actually,
together.
about a year and a half. So.
Wow. Well, you guys do a really good job here. We just stumbled across you guys. We found you on RV Trip Wizard, and we're like, yeah, looks good. Our favorite campgrounds are Army Corps of Engineers,
Yep.
followed by state parks, and then the mom and pop. And we stay at KOAs and other stuff like that. But this is what we love. And our site is the best site in the whole place. It's Site 10, and it is fantastic. I like the water sites, but I like our site best. I like it the best. You were right. Robin texted me before we got here, and I said, well, we want to be close to our friends, Rob, Mary Lou. She said, come and take a look. Your site is my favorite site, and she is 100% correct. It's the best site that there is. So are you guys open year-round?
Yes, we are open year-round.
Okay. Okay.
Of course, kayaking runs around April to September.
Depending on the weather.
End of September, depending on water level and
So
weather.
you do nightly rentals? Do you do weekly, monthly? Do you do any long-term?
We try to say about 7 sites for extended stays.
Okay.
People that are just in the area for a short period of time and need a place to stay. And then so those will be our monthly rates, and then we do nightly.
So what do we have? We know you got Starlink or Wi-Fi come in. What other future plans do you have for the campground?
Short term, the Wi-Fi, that's an immediate need. We're going to do some more signage. We're looking at disc golf here on property. I would like to run power back to the back of the property and add more options back there. Robin might not agree, but I'd like to do more in the general store here, add some more items here in the general store.
Tell us what there is to do in the area, because Robin has been a plethora of information for us while we've been here.
So there's Cheahaw State Park. It's the highest peak in Alabama, and they have so many hiking trails and waterfall trails that you can go on, and there's different things for different types of people. They call this the County of Trails. We've got biking trails. The Chippewa Trail is in Piedmont, and it turns into the Silver Comet Trail once it hits Georgia.
Okay.
And so we have 2 of the 4 wineries that are in the North Alabama Wine Trail.
Oh.
Birding Trail. The Pinhoti is the biggie though. That comes in nearby.
And is that a state park or just a trail?
That's a trail that goes from central Alabama all the way to North Georgia, and it ties into the AT.
Okay.
So you can go Pinhoti all the way to Maine.
Oh.
So it's a big deal.
Wow. So if you need wine, birds, or hiking, they've got you covered here. They got you covered. What is the best way for people to get a hold of you guys if they want to come camp or have questions?
Of course, people can go online and book. We have a really simple reservation system online, and it notifies me whenever anyone books. And then also you can call us, and we're happy to book for you online.
And how can they reach you? What's your phone number?
256-748-3220.
And what's your website?
It is www.TallapoosaRiverRV.com.
Okay. All right, guys, get your butts here. This is a really good campground. You do not want to miss out here. You guys do a great job. We can't thank you guys enough for having such an amazing campground and for being such great hosts. We have thoroughly enjoyed staying here, and we cannot wait to come back and tell everybody else to get their butts here and come stay with y'all.
Well, thank you guys so much.
Yes.
Hey my love, how are you? Did your broken heart say I do by the house we left, falling asleep in a car on a one-way? Now we're both crying now, every brick we stacked falling down in a place I loved, bleeding it out through the heart. Let's die somewhere we would start.